Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm bringing you a fresh and inspiring spring decorate with me as we refresh my dining space with beautiful neutral spring decor. If you love simple, elegant, and budget-friendly decorating ideas, you're in the right place. We'll be incorporating soft florals, neutral textures, and light airy touches to give this space the perfect spring vibe. I'll also be trying out a few different styling options along the way, so stick around to see how it all comes together. This video is part of my spring decorating series, so if you're looking for more seasonal inspiration, be sure to check out the playlist linked down below. Now let's jump right in. I've taken everything down, given the space a deep clean, and washed the floors. Now that everything is fresh, I'm ready to start decorating. Here's a look at some of the decor pieces I'll be working with today. I'm still debating whether to add the cast wrought iron candle holders to the wall. I have few options in mind, so we'll see which one works best. I also have lots of different vases, lots of different florals, and then a few decor pieces that I am thinking about adding. To start, I'm focusing on my hutch, bringing in a mix of familiar and new pieces. I loved how these two vases looked together during my winter decorating, so I'm incorporating them again. I'm also bringing back my favorite painting for a timeless touch. For the larger vase, I'm adding 3 beautiful floral stems from Dollarama, which bring in a soft and neutral spring feel. For the smaller vase, I have this unique tulip pot that I DIY'd years ago, and I think it adds just the right touch of charm. At first, I considered leaving the opposite side of the hutch more minimal, but I decided to add a small lamp I picked up from Temu. However, after stepping back, I wasn't loving the way it fit the space, so stay tuned to see what I replace it with. Moving down to the first shelf of the hutch, I kept things very simple by adding my recently DIY'd small vase with greenery. I wanted to keep the styling cohesive, so I added a couple of decor pieces to mirror the arrangement on the second shelf. On the bottom section of the hutch, I placed my wicker basket, filling it with some fall apples for a natural farmhouse touch. I also included a small vase with baby's breath to keep things light and airy. Once I stepped back, I wasn't quite satisfied, so I made few adjustments until I got the perfect balance. Here is the final result. A minimal yet inviting spring display that I absolutely love. I'll be adding some Easter decor later in the season, but for now, this setup feels just right. Next, I'm styling my tea card, which is a cozy little nook in a dining area. I started by placing a vase I've had for a while, but I switched out the florals for larger, more vibrant flowers from Dollarama that I recently picked up. They make a statement in this corner and bring in a fresh, lively feel. To add some texture and dimension, I experimented with the vintage candlesticks and concrete candle holder, but I wasn't loving the combination. After some rearranging, I finally found a look I was going for. I also added my wood adobe candle to the tea card, as you saw. On the bottom shelf, I added my galvanized rug with a moss sphere, which is a fun seasonal touch. I may swap it out for Easter egg decor later, but for now I love how it adds a bit of texture. For the dining table, I started with the simple table runner, though you might notice a small wet spot as I tried to remove a stain. These cannot be washed. They're in a washing machine. They can only be spot treated. To keep the setup functional yet stylish, I added my go-to vase filled with soft pink florals from Dollarama that I picked up a few years ago. I love how they brighten up the space without being overpowering. Since we eat dinner at this table daily, I kept the decor light and easy to move so it's practical for everyday use. And now here's the final look. This spring refresh turned out exactly how I envisioned: simple, cozy, and perfect for the season. While I don't consider myself a minimalist, this setup feels lighter and more intentional compared to some of my past designs. The soft florals, natural textures, and neutral tones create such a welcoming atmosphere. And can we take a moment to appreciate these beautiful curtains? I added them back at Christmas time and I love how they soften the space while providing a bit of privacy, especially since my neighbors are so close. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out the full spring decorating series playlist linked down below for even more seasonal inspiration. And stay tuned, my next video will be a full spring home tour where I'll be taking you through all the cozy seasonal touches I've added throughout my home. Make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell turned on so you don't miss it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.